Hi, this is Sisters on Love, Life, and Keeping It Real. I am Stephanie. I am a two-time best-selling author. I am also a self-love coach and expert and the CEO of Miss Adventures LLC. And my sister Tanya is normally here with us. She's out today. So we brought back Tiffany. I'm super excited. She's all about relationships. She's been out there and dated a ton. She's also been a co-author in my book, Miss Adventures Guide to Ultimate Empowerment for Women, which she wrote about dating. So it's just a joy to have her back. So welcome, Tiffany, again.
Thank
Today,
you.
we're going to be talking about compromising, right? Like, are you compromising in your relationship? Meaning, it's so easy when we're single ladies or even gentlemen to want to keep our lives the way they were, right? To sit there and say, if I practice yoga 7 days a week and I go out with my girlfriends on the weekends, that's not going to change. And the bottom line is if you want a successful relationship, there's compromise. And it's not saying you have to give up seeing your friends. But for me to have my relationship with my partner that I have, it's not, I haven't given up seeing my friends, but I don't see them as much, right? Because I am building a foundation with my partner. Do I talk to them a lot on the phone and things like that? Absolutely. But I'm not going on the weekends and partying with my friends because I want to be partying with the person I'm having a relationship with. So, what does that look like? And what do you have to add to this? Because I know that can be, again, that balance where sometimes you walk into a relationship and your partner is like, I am not changing like what I did before you, so deal with it, right? So
Yeah.
what are your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, so I'm single right now. And I've been contemplating dating, but I know that for me right now, for this year, I don't have space. I don't have the space. I don't have the time and the energy to bring in someone. And I think that's really unfair when we know that we may not have the space or the energy. I'm trying to finish my doctorate, and that's why I'm still
Just so
single and
exciting.
staying single. But it's so important to know that if you are ready for a relationship, you do need to make space.
Hmm.
You need to make time and energy and space for that. And you don't want to get rid of your fun, yourself, your friends, but it's going to change. It's going to change because you're trying to form and develop this like solid bond with someone new. And it does change your life. Like it becomes like this new chapter in your life that you do have to adjust um, to bring them in fully. Because otherwise you're going to be that I've been this person, and I've also had this happen to me where they're like, I'm too busy, I'm
Right.
working, I work too much, I'm too busy, I have a lot going on, I'm like, I'm going through a divorce, like all of that stuff. When you can see that people have no space, also beware of that,
Oh
even
yeah,
if they're
that's a
saying they have
major red
space.
flag.
But yeah,
Yeah,
if you can
actions
tell
speak
they
louder
don't.
than words, right?
Mhm.
Like actions do. And what you just said resonated so deeply, Tiffany, when you just said, you're working on yourself. And I've been there. I've been where I didn't date somebody for 8 months. I didn't date anybody for a year because I literally was like, I want to work on myself. I'm not going to bring somebody in when I don't have something to give back. And there is a change, and it's not a change where somebody should be trying to change or you're trying to change that person, or they're trying to change you. It's not about changing each other. It's about saying, I'm enjoying this person, but at the same time, the flip side is also, knowing that friendships are important, because I've also been the girl on the other side where I stopped seeing all my friends with my college boyfriend because I spent too much time with him. And when, we broke up 3 years later, I didn't have anybody to turn to. So there's again that balance of like knowing your friendships are important. Those are the people that you're going to turn to. Hopefully you have your VIP group of girlfriends, which are your girlfriends that you can count on for anything. You can vent to them, they can be there for you. And like if I tell them something, they're not going to turn and be like, oh, you should break up with this person, right? They're going to be there for you and support you, because that is important for us. Because, venting to your partner all the time, nobody wants to hear that either, right? I mean, there's certain things you need to speak about, but sometimes you need to vent about it. And my sister Tanya, who is part of this podcast with us, we're doing these together. She's not here today, but she would say the same thing. It's like she and I've always been each other's person to vent to. And then I have a better perspective to say, okay, now I can approach my partner with this information with a lot more clarity. Right. And so there's different aspects as far as who you want in your life. Are you willing to make the compromise for that person, not completely change yourself, not give up your friends because they're asking you to, because that's called control, right? And then that person's also going to say, I don't need to go hang out with my boys, or same thing, girls, I don't need to go hang out with my girlfriends every single weekend and go to the club at night because I clearly have somebody who I love at home. That doesn't mean saying you can't have girls' time or girls' night out, here and there, but not the way maybe you were doing it before. Because if you're already saying, I'm not going to change, as Tiffany said, then don't be in a relationship, right? Because she's single right now because she's working on her doctorate. Yay. And then she's also working on other things, regarding herself, which I'm very proud of you, by the way, girl. Because, one of the empowering things in life is when we can say as women, like, I just want to be single right now. I don't want to date. I want to work on myself and figure out what I really, really want. You okay? I was like, you can cough. It's okay.
Yes, I definitely needed to cough.
I was like, I'm okay if you cough.
Thank you. Yeah, totally. Yeah, definitely. It's really important to know when you need to take time for yourself too.
Yeah.
That's really important too.
Because that's when you're going to be able to know what you want in a relationship and what you don't want in a relationship, and what's going to work for you and what's not. And if we jump from relationship to relationship, again, we're setting ourselves up for failure, because we're not going to know, we're not going to have that time to say, you know what, I do need alone time. I need to figure my shit out. That is normal. And then once you do and you let somebody in, be very mindful about who you're letting in. And if you have those words of, I'm not going to, I'm still going to, then maybe that's not your right partner. So kind of know you and know what you need. And also, like I said, your partner shouldn't expect you to not hang out with your friends. Your partner should expect you to not go see girlfriends if they live in a different state, right? I mean, I with me and my partner, if my partner wants to go hunting, sorry, people out there that are against that, but if he does, I'm for it. Go hunting with your friends. Like, I want him to spend time with his friends, as long as it's not time where it's affecting us and he's out to 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, what the heck? Do you know what I'm saying? That's different. There's that balance. So yes,
sure.
I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Thank
But
you.
yes, that's what we have for you all today. We're so excited. My book, 99 Types of Guys. If you've not gotten a copy, get it. It's out and about on Amazon. There's also the ebook version. I'm super excited about this book. It's been a long time coming. I wrote it back in 2010. My illustrator, super amazing, Kyle Malone, which is my best friend Kimberly's brother. And so it's just been a great journey overall. And Tiffany, thank you for your support and being on my launch team and all that. And it's just been a great, great journey. So that's what we have for you today. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.
Thank you.